shoe story.
Yeah?
I was a track star.
A track
in high
star.
school. Oh, yeah. Why do you think I went out for this?
Oh, yes. Senior Olympics.
It's not many of us wore shoes in States.
Really?
No.
Why is that?
Well, if you had shoes, you had one pair of shoes.
Okay.
We were from the baby depression age, you know.
Yeah.
So your parents and grandparents went through it all, so they carried that tradition down, and you don't know a thing about it. I mean, I never knew how to spell depression.
Okay, yeah.
You know, as a kid, but you kind of carried that on.
Okay.
Yeah, well, it was different days, you know. But yeah, I had my favorite pair of sneakers. In those days, they called them Keds.
Keds, yeah.
Keds, yeah. Remember that name?
Still around, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I was so proud of them. I put my name all over them and everything. So I wore them out and didn't know, and I was running in a track meet, and make a long story short, it started with a blister and it got infected and it was blood poisoning. In those days, they treated blood poisoning. It looked like an X-ray machine.
Yeah.
And you put your foot under it and sit there for about 10 minutes or something. What it did, I don't know. But it didn't do me much good. So I was out for the season.
Yeah.
So that was the pair of shoes. And of course, I didn't get another one pretty fast.
Yeah.
It took quite a while.
So you could just go to school and everything without shoes. So people just went.
Oh, that's another thing. Well, see, the schools were different. We lived in a new area.
Okay.
And you'd call that like a farm area today.
Mm-hmm.
But in those days, you know, you could be 5 miles out of the city center and it would be a farm area. And this was in Philadelphia because we moved there, I was 5 years old. And, okay, you know about kindergarten, of course. I got left down in kindergarten.
Okay.
I'm the only...
You got held back in kindergarten.
Held back in kindergarten.
Getting started early.
And tell me, you don't think that's unique? Well, I wasn't stupid, it's just I never showed up for school.
Okay.
I had a friend who called him Robin Hood.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody had a different name and then their regular name.
Yeah.
So his name was Robin Hood, and we were really buddies. We went to school in an ice truck.
Oh.
I swear, nobody's going to believe this, because there were no school buses out there.
Okay.
So a guy who lived with ice. That's how you got your ice in those days.
Oh, wow.
Blocks of ice, like 50-pound blocks. And he
Wow.
carries them with a great big ice pick.
Okay.
And carries it into the house and dumps it into your refrigerator. And that's how you got your ice.
No way.
Yes.
So it puts a big block of ice in your refrigerator, and that's how your refrigerator stayed cold?
Cold. No freezers, of course.
Yeah.
There was no frozen food.
Wow.
Not that I know of. No. Yeah. And I accepted that as, you know, when you're born into it,
Mm-hmm.
it's very acceptable.
Yeah.
So, of course, I should have been the one to invent the refrigerator.
If only you could go back in time.
Yeah. But my mother was happy no matter what.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was a happy gal all the time. Her whole life she was happy. So, so we used to sit on they took about 15 of us, and we sat on a tail, Robin and I. Every time we slowed up to go over these bumps because it wasn't a road.
Yeah.
And the school was on the other end of like this big, oh God, it was like a 20-acre field.
Okay.
So you had to slow up, we'd jump off. We climbed trees the whole day. So when my mother got the report card, I was absent 2/3 of the time. So needless to say, I wasn't. But I was left back.
And you were really good at climbing trees by that point.
Climbing trees was a specialty. We loved that. We never fell off a tree.
Nice.
Yeah, it's amazing. All the animals used to look up at us and wish they were us.
Yeah. That boy's got skills.
Yeah, right. Oh, that was that childhood. It's not that I didn't learn. I learned a lot, but I kept it secret.
Yeah.
I liked to be by myself. So in first grade, I was so mad at the teacher, I stopped talking. I swear to you.
I believe you.
I stopped talking. And I got back first grade.
Kindergarten and first grade.
First grade, yeah. That's why I didn't graduate high school until after my 18th birthday, when everybody else graduated when I was 17. Okay. And that's why I was afraid of being drafted. Well, you'll read the book about that.
Okay.
That was a big thing. So I just refused to talk, except to my parents.
Okay.
I'd go out, didn't talk. That's the way I was a teacher, but she didn't like it. On top of that, when she gave these writing classes and I would write with my left hand, oh, that disturbed her.
Oh, really?
Oh, that disturbed her. Yeah. She hit me on the wrist with a ruler, boy. That wrist was sore for a month.
Because you were left-handed?
Because I was left-handed.
Wow.
She said it was a sin. I swear, a sin. Yeah.
Wow.
And it's different, different world.
Happening.
I mean, these things, it's hard to believe now.
Yeah.
So you're not going to be bored, guys,
No.
when you hear
good
this.
Stuff.
And let your kids hear this so they know how good they have it.
Yeah, that's right.
So.
Why in my day? So wait. You rarely wore shoes.
If I had them, I wore them. If I didn't have them, I didn't have them.
So for tree climbing, you didn't need shoes, and for going to school, how many kids in your class?
I'll bet half.
Half of them didn't wear shoes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Things change a lot. By the time I was like 7 or 8 or 9, the days got better. All right, kids, don't forget. Click on to subscribe. You'll be happy. You won't be bored, I promise. Click.